Alrighty then, welcome back to another Repentance run where we try to do something crazy and get a relatively good run today, but I do have something in store for you guys, and that's something I haven't done in a little while. That is, OBS wants to pop it up, and that is a comment that I picked out. This one's from Truly a Goose. It says, "Your voice is very soothing." It's like, oh, well, thank you. I don't have much of a response to that. There was a time where I didn't really like my voice when I was first recording, and hearing your own voice through editing, and it's like, that doesn't sound too good. But I guess over the years I've gotten a little better. But getting Twisted Pair here, meaning that we are going to be able to get two bosses in our boss room, and potentially, oh, it was a bad trip pill, dang it, and potentially get some more items. We don't want to use the Satanic Bible yet. I will touch all of these, though. It does kind of hurt leaving the telepathy for dummies behind, because I really do like homing. It's one of the two effects that I always talk about. Well, not really always, but talk about quite often. That is like a must-have for your runs. One being homing, so that way you have like your shot efficiency, so you don't have to worry about missing anything. And also the other being flying. You get those two, and it's pretty nice. And we're kind of forced to take this bandage here, because we're a little bit low on HP. Regretfully for my own mistakes. Taking a pill, shouldn't be taking pills unless you have some mean of making them positive neutral. But, yeah. Let's see what's inside of here. Ooh, membership card. That's interesting. You poor donation machine. You get lower and lower each day. But, I gotta do it. And I'm not gonna go inside here. I mean, I should go inside here just to see what's in here. And it's nothing. Okay, that's good to know. I would have been really upset if there was something like Sacred Heart sitting inside there. Not that we would have been able to afford it at all. Even if we got a 2 of diamonds, it would have been very, very pricey. But yeah, let's continue on here. How's everybody's week been? Oh, I definitely would have thought it would be there. How's everybody's week been starting so far? I was able to go out yesterday. The reason I went out yesterday was because my grandparents, they were having a little bit of a issue. One of the shears or scissors that they were using to cut different weeds out of the garden, and we get a double champion monster. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Double black champion monster at that. Ooh, it's going to take us a little bit of time. Buckle in, get your snacks. Make sure you've gone to the bathroom, because this is going to take some time. Let's try to focus one down. Good thing we got the 2020 effect. But yeah, as I was saying, the reason I went to my grandparents because they had lost this pair of shears in their flower bed, and they couldn't find it. So I had to grab my little metal detector, my little plastic one that I had gotten from the thrift store, and please, will this one go away? Thank you, finally. And try to find it for them. And when I was over there, they have this tree that they said that they planted. It's called a juju tree. I was like, juju tree? That doesn't sound too right. But anyway, it's this little tiny tree, or not tiny tree. It's a relatively large tree. It's like 20, 25 feet tall, maybe like 30 feet in diameter. Branch width and all that. But he had a fire rate increase and more of that. Ooh, I love it. Let's go back and use the Satanic Bible. But with this tree, there's these little, not really flowers, but there's like these buds on it. And they're, how do I describe them? It's a little difficult to describe. Imagine a little tiny, oh man, how am I, that doesn't sound right either. And they're like this, not really the size of blueberries. They were very, very small. And they were rounded, and they had a little tiny flower. And I was watching the bees, because this tree had like tens of thousands of bees, and not just bees but also wasps. You had mimic flies, which you have flies that look like bees, that way birds don't eat them, which I think is a pretty cool evolutionary trait. And perks, okay, that's not too bad. And a straight up dead end. Who would have thought that it would have been like that? Anyway, nice damage up. And the wooden cross, sure, I'll take that. It'll protect half of Soul Heart for us. But it was very interesting watching the bees go to each one of these and use their little, not hibiscus. Bees don't have hibiscus. They're little tongues, like a straw, kind of like what flies have, and like going down in this little tiny pod and sucking out the nectar that's inside there. And I'm guessing that the pollen kind of like gets on the flies or bees' face. I hate this room. There we go, finally. And it was super interesting watching all the different types of bees, and that actually made me think, like, you know, people really should plant more type of things like that. You know, here at the farm we have what's known as a butterfly bush, which, you know, as the name suggests, butterflies love coming to this bush when it flowers, and you get all sorts of different types of butterflies. You get monarchs, you get you get these blue ones that look like they're stars on the wings. And it's very interesting. I should have moved the stone chest. I kind of threw that before I realized what it was. But let's do a full clear before, just to see if we can get a key so we can get it into our item room here. Probably not going to go to the alt path, especially since we're not going to have a key here. It's unfortunate that we can't take the double card inside here, since we're going to get 2 green champion dookies. Oof, that's going to be a lot of ads that we're going to have to take care of. Okay, never mind. He immediately died. Well, I forgot that he's very squishy. I thought this fight was going to be a little harder than I thought it was going to be, but that's the power of Twisted Pair. You know, it's not like Meat Cleaver. Meat Cleaver would split these bosses in half, and yes, you would get 2 of them. Not only that, but you wouldn't get the extra item, but it would split their HP as well. Whew. This is pretty dang good. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to re-roll that. Missing page 2 isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into our item rooms here, but we do have some pretty good damage. Nothing too spicy right now. I mean, Little Horn's pretty spicy, but we need something to, like, being able to activate a lot. If we could get soy milk, I definitely would take it 100%. Let's continue on here. But yeah, I was just, it was, you know, just one of those awe-inspiring things that you just look at and it's just like, wow, I really, really appreciate this. I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but I just am. And had me thinking that we should definitely do more as, you know, people to try to, you know, increase the insect population, because there's a lot of beneficial insects and they do a lot. Like, you think about it, at the farm here, since we let things grow up, as I said, I've been seeing a lot more fireflies, and that's something you don't really see that much anymore. You don't really see too much, which is a little saddening, because I remember there used to be tons of fireflies. We'd go out and catch them, but then again, I live on a farm and not everybody does, so I was able to see them for a little bit longer than a lot of other people. Inside here is Curse of the Tower. I don't think we want that, and I don't think we want IBS either. But Cricket's body I'll take. That's pretty good. Gonna give us a split shot. I love it. You pair that with Eye of Belial and you've got some damage. Eye of Belial and Lacrophagy. Talk about damage. And we go straight to a dead end. But yeah, since we let the farm grow up, since we're going for more of a all-natural, holistic kind of farming without the use of chemicals or pesticides, which I think is a little better for you anyway. I've been seeing a bunch more types of insects, different types of birds, because, well, the insects is your base layer. You allow the plants to grow, which create, you know, a source of food for insects, you know, your pollen eaters, your nectar eaters. You know, increased insects increases the birds, because then the birds have something to eat on, and then the increase in birds increase the predatory type birds, and the increase of plants, since you're allowing the plants to grow more, allows for things like rabbits to come in, and then, you know, get more of your foxes, and, you know, it's just good all around. It allows the entire ecosystem to, you know, flourish, and I think we should definitely do more to facilitate that kind of stuff. And, you know, there are lots of insects. Speaking of Eye of Belial, would you look at that? I will reroll Azazel's Rage here, and we get the mark. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, this run is coming along quite nicely. You know what? Since I don't like going into curse rooms, I think for this run we'll go into basically every curse room just to prove that they're not that good. I mean, they can be good, but most of the time they're not. They don't have anything in there. They'll have like enemies or just like a soul heart, or in this case, a demon beggar. I mean, we'll play him. I don't think we had enough HP for that, but let's go on down to the next floor. And both my parents have gone up there, and they also noticed the same thing. Like, they want to get a juju tree for around here, and you know, so that way we can facilitate the bees and the different insects and whatnot. You know, just bolstering the entire ecosystem that's around here, and it's definitely a sight to behold how things can fill back in. Because you know, there was a time there where you would, even though I live on a farm and it's an area where the fireflies could actually, you know, populate. You didn't really see them all that often, and if you did, there weren't very many of them. But now there's quite a bit of them, and it's nice to see. And you know, it's just good. There's really not much else to explain there. It's just good. Definitely we'll take the strength card here, so we can potentially use it in a double deal, so we can give ourselves an extra red heart, and then, you know, essentially steal a deal. You know, pay for less. We got a coupon here, basically. Oh my goodness, look at this damage. Ugh, I love it. Now, one thing I would definitely love is a key. For some reason, the game has decided not to spawn any of them. I mean, I guess that is how Isaac rolls sometimes. Sometimes you just get, like, every consumable imaginable. Removes oldest item. That would be Twisted Pear. I don't want to remove Twisted Pear because that's extra balls from items. So, yeah, no thank you, game. I mean, I appreciate the help and the enthusiasm, but we're going to have to go in another direction today. And there's a curse room here. Like I said, I'm going to go... Look at that. Wow, who would have thought that that would have happened? That there would have just been enemies inside there. It would have been a complete waste of time, HP, mental capacity. I mean, there has been times where the curse room has actually saved the run, where I've walked inside there and then I got teleported to deal with the devil, and then, you know, it was a good time. Man, Peep got absolutely annihilated. That's Eye of Belial for you. Get all these different cards. Joker, Two of Spades. Oh, okay. We finally get some keys here. Black powder is not very good. However, Maw of the Void is. Get our 2 spades here. I'm going to hold on to the Joker. And we also get the Leviathan transformation. Ooh, that gives us some more damage and other stats. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But if you have the opportunity, I definitely would suggest... sure, I'll take that. I definitely suggest if you have the opportunity to plant a, you know, a pollen type tree that helps different insects. I definitely recommend it. You wouldn't regret it. You know, just seeing all the different things that come to them. It's one of those things that are interesting. It's like, wow, I never thought about that. The other thing is, you know, the other time where something like that happened to me was my brother and we decided to go gold panning, but in my area it's a non-gold area, meaning that there's basically no gold. But we just want to do it because we're interested, you know. Thank you for the golden key game. You know, just to see what was out there. And we were looking through the stream bed, and ooh, just discard. You know, we found all of these different types of rocks, and then like broken up different types of quartz, and you know, basically broken up everything. And there was a lot of like these really tiny blue looking rocks, and they were very, very pretty. But it turns out we have like broken up like sapphire stuff that's basically washed down from the mountains. Curious. Sure. We get a movement speed increase. That's the only reason why I picked it up. I was gonna re-roll it just in case we can get something a little better, like Terra, Uranus would be nice. Ooh, Bone Spurs is good. Man, we're not having to use the D6 that much. You know, just one of those interesting things where you just go and look. I don't know why I'm being held up on this so much for this video, but it's just curiosity for curiosity's sake. Ooh, Diplopia is nice. Alright, let's see what's down in here. The cancer tree would be nice, because then we could increase our fire rate. Necropolis 1. I'll buy this just in case we get a deal with the devil. Then I can double up what we get. Or we can double up whatever we get from the boss items. That could work too. That's a good use for Diplopia. Alright, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to pop up. I know I have me curious and I can just walk through these rooms. But I kind of like doing them. You know, get the room clear rewards. We do need keys. But unfortunately, did not want to... Oh, bloat. That's going to be a pain. Very tanky enemy. Hard to dodge around. And there we go. I lost a little bit of HP, but that's okay. Alright, Sty and Glass Eye. Let's go ahead and use Diplopia here. I don't think Sty doubles up, but I do know Glass Eye does, so we get increased luck and all the other goodness. I mean, we could also use the Joker card, but I think I'm going to go back and pick up the D6 here and then use the Joker card. Not a misplay at all. I was thinking ahead. Just how I wanted to play. And Horror Babylon, I mean, it's not bad, and I do plan on getting rid of all our Red Heart HP at some point. So, sure, why not? Another luck upgrade. Oh, boy. Thank you, game. Grab this Judgment card and head on down to the next floor. Surprisingly, we're going to be able to get to Boss Rush. You don't typically see me go there because I don't make it a priority, but it definitely does seem like we're going to be able to do it today. There was a question I wanted to ask, and then, like, that is, what is everybody's favorite Isaac or Repentance character? I actually really like the addition to the Tainted characters. I really love Tainted Lost and Tainted Keeper. They're very, very fun. They're a little bit difficult to play because you have to dodge a lot, considering, you know, how the characters' health pools and their gimmicks are. But they can definitely ball out of control very, very fast. Especially the Tainted Keeper. You get a good first floor shop. Oh my goodness, that could change an entire run up. The first couple of shops. We actually should go inside this arcade here just to see whether or not there's a blood donation machine. And there is. So we can get rid of our red hearts. Also get a little more money and activate Horror Babylon. Look at that, a 1.22 damage. And a movement speed increase. I didn't even see that. Alright, we are zooming now. We are the Mercedes in this run. Pop. I really don't like Jacob and Esau, or Tainted Jacob and Esau. Actually, I don't like either of them. They're both kind of annoying to play. Honestly, I should go back and play a bunch of them just so I can get used to them and just, you know, get them out of the way. I have been thinking about streaming again at some point. What was that? Grants or repels? Nah, we don't need that. Not right now. We don't have our pool card from our one skull. Let's go back here and try to find that. Boom. No thank you. I know I'm eating up a little time here. Magneto's not bad. Allows us to open a spike chest if we ever come across them. Alright, no tinted skull. There it is. Get our full card so we can leave. We could go fight Beast. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go fight beasts. We haven't fought beasts in a while. I'd very much like to do that. It's been... I have... Yeah, a fly. A gnat flew into my eye. Get out of here. He's hiding behind my glasses and my eyeball. Or in between. Sure, we'll take that. Let's look inside here, and... I mean, Fire Mine's not bad, but we should re-roll for something. Just get out of here. There's a fly. What the heck? Ooh, Continuum is nice. And sure, we can do Boss Rush. We have the HP and damage to do so. I mean, probably going to end up losing a little bit of HP, but you know what? That's fine. Try to get as many of these bone spurs out. But, yeah, we've actually been fighting a lot more of Mother than we have Beast. And you know what? It's been a hot second. We can go give Beastie a little bit of a hello. Honestly, I should download the mod Beasteria. I don't know if you know about the one I'm talking about. It makes Beastie, I don't know how to put it. An irresistible succubus, I guess? It's definitely very cursed. I'm kind of against it, but you know what? For the YouTube audience, for those of you that do want to see it, I should definitely put it out there. And this fly does not want to leave me alone. Oh, the joys of living on a farm. Not only, we may not have, you know, all different types of restaurants near us and, you know, can go to the mall and stuff like that, but there are the upsides. I can go outside and pick myself some blackberries if I want to. Get some fresh blackberries instead of paying like 10 bucks for a little tiny carton. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, one aspect of that I just mentioned was one of our pet dogs actually had puppies. So we have I think it's eight puppies, but some of them didn't make it. It's a little saddening to hear that, but you know, that's just the reality of life. Sometimes that happens. So we gotta do a little bit of a burial for him. Get a nice shoebox. And notch pickaxe, no thank you. I'll take used mascara. Alright, have we done everything we want to do on this level? I think we have. But it's definitely nice to see all those baby puppies come into existence. Hear them whining. Alright, let's actually, let's play this. No, we have one more shop to do. And let's go on down and try to fight Beast. I do realize that I took a bunch of bad damage from Boss Rush there, but it's fine, it's fine. It is what it is. We'll probably end up getting that back anyway. Like, look at there. There was a half soul heart right there. And the reason I want to continue them here is because, well, when you were fighting Beast, the rooms aren't very big. And then we can essentially shoot across. Like, from one screen to another. We don't need to go inside the item room yet, because on the Ascent, we can see what the blind item is going to be. But one thing we do want to try to find is actually the... Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, whoa. No, we need to find the shop. Now, Ease Mascara does mess us up a little bit, as our shot speed and fire rate kind of got nuked. But that's okay. And it does make up for the fact that we have now 16 damage. So, before we walk into there, because that's going to be Dad's note, let's do that. And go inside of here, since this is the last shop. Let's look down in here first. No thank you. Gives us a bunch of soul hearts. Let's try to find 2 more scents somewhere. We can do that, right? Yeah, we can definitely do that. 2 cents. Hey, look at that, 2 cents. Soul Hearts and Repelling Force, not too bad. I definitely would have liked to have been able to get rid of this red heart HP. Or at least the containers themselves. But unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and go up on the ascent. And let's actually drop the wooden cross. As you'll see, if you're having issues of getting the tainted characters, is one thing you can do. Because it turns into... There you go. A cracked key right there. And look at this. Get inside here and bam. X-ray, specs, or farting baby. I think we're going to go with farting baby. X-ray specs would have been nice early on, but we'd have no more use for any, you know, no use for any secret rooms anymore, because no more are going to pop up. Alright, and then we begin our slow ascent back up to fight Beast. It's been a little bit. I'm actually kind of nervous to fight him because I'm not sure if I remember all his patterns. We went to the item room on that floor. Sure, I'll go ahead and take all of this. Perks. Perks would be nice. It would lower our damage down to a half heart. But I think the crack key getting extra life would be a little bit better. And we slowly go up. Beggar. I mean, we can use this right here. Look at that. 2 damage. Justice card. Ooh, Justice. And let's see. What do we get from here? Come on, payout. Big payout. Oh, he didn't want payout. Sad. I do say quite often that you probably should still be collecting money every so often, because then you can do stuff like that where you have like a beggar where you could use a little extra HP, but you don't really need it. I mean, I guess we don't really need it, but it's still the same sentiment there. You could use a little extra HP. We'll pick these up though, so we can spam them in the beast fight, the bombs that is. You know what? I don't want to do this. I can just run through these. What am I doing? I don't need to fight these rooms. That's dangerous. It's like playing with a loaded gun. You don't want to do that. Going through all these rooms. Soul Cane. That's a little more interesting than the crack key here. There we go. Finally. And since we've already gone through all these item rooms, we don't really need... Well, we haven't gone through to this one. Anti-grav. No, thank you. Come on. Battery charge? No. Upsetty. I may do a full clear here just so we get charges. So that way we can roll, since this is the last floor. And then try to re-roll Kamikaze there to something different. So hold on with me for a second here. Hey, we got a mini charge. Wow, I was not expecting that. Got it out of a sack there. And another mini charge. Wow. Okay, well, maybe we'll get two rerolls. What would we want from here? Epiphora. I mean, sure. Spider Bite's not bad. Getting a slowing effect. I'll take it. Alright. Let's go fight Beastie. About time. I don't see any tinted rocks, unfortunately. Accidentally walked up and gave that that mob there a little bit of a hug, a little bit of a kiss, a peck on the cheek, if you will. Alright, let's just run. Let's just make a break for it. Run! Prison break! Nope, not this way. Over here? Oh, it could be this way. Oh, there's a tinted rock here. HP! Woo! Finally! And there we go. Finally up. Alright. Now that for those of you who have made it this far, here's another question. How I asked, what's your favorite, what is your favorite, Isaac character? What's a really crazy combo that you've gotten recently? Or have you seen recently that somebody has gotten? I mean, I'll take the perks pill. That was just like super strong. That'd be interesting to know. Alright, I'm gonna have to go a little radio silence here, so that way I can remember what these attack patterns are. Hey, we're almost done with this dog maul. Oh, that's right. It gives you a little zap zap. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, we got the spider bite slow on Dogma here. Could use some more bighorn hands coming out. And that was a really anticlimactic Dogma fight. Normally he goes a little crazy for me. Huh. I mean, one combo for items that I've gotten recently off camera was actually C-section and Spirit Sword. I know that's a really wacky combo, and it is a lot of fun, but I wasn't expecting how good it was until I actually got it. Farting baby coming in clutch there, helping me keep me safe. Ugh, about time. You can see me use Continuum in the other direction a little bit. Not really to push the dude there, but to get some little more action out. I have no idea where he went. He's off screen. I have no idea where he's at. I mean, I guess Little Horn is telling me where he's at with those slaps. Alright, did I find a neat little combo here? I mean, I guess Bone Spurs are also keeping him back. I have no idea what's happening. He is just exploding over there. Ew. I mean, I guess he's off screen, so that's good for us. I don't think that's really YouTube-friendly conduct that he's performing over there. Just spewing away. And why is it green? It's a bit of a weirdo, that one. And he's finally down. I'm surprised these haven't turned into Eye of Belial shots. Aren't they supposed to be Eye of Belial? Yeah, there you go. There's Eye of Belial. Of course, war is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Especially when throwing these bombs around. You know, firing around. Huh, looks like Continuum doesn't go through the floor here. Sir, that wasn't very nice. I'm actually going to use the perk pill now. Because war and actually death over here are my two hardest bosses to fight. I don't know if you guys have any of the same issues, where they seem to be a little more difficult than the other horsemen, but I can tell you for certain, war is definitely up there, and so is death, especially when he gets into that one phase where he has the flying skulls. That's not very fun. Especially this is the phase I'm talking about. Let's go this way. I mean, I guess we do have Little Horn to try to execute these. Alright, it's about time. We're fighting beasts. My throat's getting a little sore, so if I'm not like super hyped about it. Throw some bombs. Just have a nice, relaxing beast fight. Man, maybe I should have brought a sandwich for this picnic. The continuum shots are going to be helping a ton getting rid of these different, these different pillars. Oh, farting baby almost messed me up there. Moving that fire around. Bad farting baby. And we're almost done. Just a little bit more. A few more bombs. Good thing we have golden bombs. And there we go. Well, that was a beast fight. If you enjoyed today's run, definitely stick around for more to come and also my other content. And hope to see you in the next one.